I figured you'd be down here. I know where I fuck.
Voice of the Ravens, and it is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the Super Bowl 47 send-off as we get set for the trip to New Orleans and the game of a lifetime. As if we didn't already know it, that Baltimore has the greatest football fans in the world. Look at this weather, look at this crowd. Love you, Baltimore. You can't have football, you can't have a football rally without the national anthem. And we've got the best national anthem every Sunday at M&T, and we have it for you today. How about a big Baltimore Ravens welcome for Michelle Miller.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
So it won't be too long before the Ravens team gets here, but we have a lot to cover before we do that to get you set for San Francisco. And I want to look back on some of the magical moments that have unfolded this season. And as I do that, I want to introduce my broadcast partners. Longtime NFL great linebacker Stan White. And a man who has a ring that the 2012 Ravens want to get theirs. A member of the 2000 Super Bowl Ravens, Q. Ismail. fitting that this Super Bowl, guys, is in New Orleans, because we know this is Ray Lewis's second Super Bowl, but it's Ed Reed's first Super Bowl. Born just 7.
Get back to Baltimore.
Another native of New Orleans is Ravens kick returner and wide receiver Jacoby Jones. Talk about excitement. The only Raven ever to have a kick return and a punt return in the same season. Anybody remember the Pittsburgh game when his punt return helped beat the Steelers? Stan, Jacoby Jones grew up in the...
A million times since, and I love to hear it every time. It's such a great call, such a great play. And
the entire world will see our Ravens, and they'll get to understand why Baltimore is the greatest sports town in America. And the reason Baltimore is so great is because of you. Give yourselves, Ravens Nation, a big round of applause. One of the things that made this season so special, nobody believed in our Ravens.
We did!
Nobody believed.
We did!
Remember the bye week? All the national media, they wrote off the Ravens for dead. They said they wouldn't make it to the playoffs. They didn't know our Ravens, did they? When the Ravens made the playoffs, I heard the phrase one and done an awful lot outside of Baltimore. But they didn't know about Ray Lewis coming back, did they? And as soon as Ray Lewis came back, everything changed, didn't it? For 17 years, Ray Lewis has been the face, the heart, and the soul of this franchise. We know he will play his final NFL game in the biggest game of the season, Super Bowl 47.
Out there. They are not looking at the heart. That's why San Francisco is going to get surprised, just like Giants got surprised, because they have no idea.
yeah, there's no doubt. Jerry, Q, and I have been talking on this whole trip how similar this is to 12 years ago. You play a playoff game at home and you win it. You go in a short week, 6 days, to play the #1 seed on the road.
And you win.
And you win. Then you travel to a team that has a big advantage over you. It was Oakland. In the hole out there.
The black hole of the Raiders.
And then it's New England.
Got painted purple.
that we consider the new hole because of last year, yes. And you go and win. And now you get to go down, get the off week and go down. Tell us what you think is going to happen when they go down. And tell us about this team. What do you think about, because this defense has come together. Your year, the defense was pretty good all year. But this time, the defense really has come together for the playoffs.
Yeah, they have really come together. You can see that just in their play. I mean, you go out to Denver, that's when I was just amazed at, because of everything they had to go against. You got John Elway, you got the temperatures, you got the altitude, and for those guys to come through and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting, wow, I was really proud to be a Raven that game.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I'm telling you, this team, they've got so many weapons, but the key is the passion and the desire to win and to play as a team. And that's what I love watching the Ravens, because they have more passion than any team in the league. Ozzy's done an incredible job of bringing all these type of players together. I mean, it's similar to our team. I'm just looking forward to watching them going down and making Baltimore proud.
Okay, one final question. You played with Ray Lewis. You saw his leadership ability. You also know what toll this game can take on your body. First of all, isn't it amazing he's played this long? And talk about him and his leadership qualities.
Wow, you know, Ray is, that energy just radiates throughout the whole team. You're infected by it. This guy just looks at you, he doesn't even have to say anything. Just looking at you, you know what to do. He gives you that little head nod, like, come on, it's time to get this thing done. Let's make it happen. That's it. And he says it without even saying anything, just looking at you. So the guy he's amazing. I was just blessed to be a part of a team and having him involved. And we're just proud as being retired Ravens. We're proud that Ray has carried that tradition, that enthusiasm, that passion. He's carried it throughout the Ravens and kept this thing going to where they are today, going back to the Super Bowl.
All right, Michael, thanks a lot. Michael McCrary, Ring of Honor, one of the great Ravens of all time. That's how you do it, Jerry. That's how you do it.
Way to go, Q!
Gotta get autograph bomb.
You know, we all have to deal with challenges, and the Ravens are no different. We know where they are right now on the road to the Super Bowl. And I mean that literally. They're stuck in traffic on 695. I love this town, but we can't drive in the rain, people.
Or snow.
If you have a friend who's on 695, get on the cell phone and ask them, please get out of the way of all the buses. They're coming here to see you. Hey, as we look back on this season that started on Monday Night Football, beating the Bengals, Ravens got off to a great start. There are some amazing moments. How about Justin Tucker?
Woo!
Last I checked, they're still complaining in New England about his game-winning field goal that beat the Patriots in the regular season. And how about, hey diddle diddle, Ray Rice up the middle. You know, we saw that in the playoffs too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
We might see it in the dome.
I was on the sideline in San Diego when that happened. You know, you're down there 1,000% behind our quarterback. Is Joe Flacco the elite quarterback? Yeah.
History has something to say about the kind of game Joe Flacco will have at Super Bowl 47. So far through the playoffs, Joe Flacco has 8 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions.
Elite.
He is the 6th NFL quarterback ever to do that in the playoffs leading up to the Super Bowl. The other 5 all won the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl MVP. So don't be surprised if Super Bowl 47 is the Joe Show. Because much like our Ravens, the national media seems to like to overlook Joe Flacco. They see... And the first bus has arrived.
There's Coach Harbaugh getting off right now.
Turn your attention to the walkway.
Ozzie Newsome.
Here comes head coach John Harbaugh.
Ozzie Newsome. President Dick Cass. Executive Vice President Kevin Byrne. Here goes the cheer. Here he is, John Harbaugh. Here they come.
I love that man.
And behind the coach is Terrell Suggs and the reigning players.
Number 81, Anquan Bolden in the house. How about I will knock you out, Crush Boy 31, Bernard Pollard. Right behind that with the cap on, big Haloti Nada. Mr. Big Play Specialist, number 82, hometown guy, Torrey Smith. And with the glasses, looking all academic, Anquan Bolden.
And the guy who helped to put the hay in the barn in Foxborough, Terry Williams. One of the great special teamers in the NFL, and a terrific linebacker too, Brendan Iambadejo. He made one of the great plays in the playoffs a year ago, and the Ravens will look for big things from Jimmy Smith in the Super Bowl.
Number 27, hey diddle diddle, run nice up the middle.
And how about number 5, Joe Flacco?
Number 88, Dennis Pitta.
All right!
The man who protects him. The big man.
We love watching those Ray Rice runs. And the guy who helps open the holes is Big 44, Vontae Leach.
A juggernaut.
We were talking about him earlier.
Jacoby.
He's just arrived. He's going back home. Jacoby Jones.
How fast are you? How about number 20?
He started his career as a Raven, and he's come back to be a member of the Super Bowl team, Make Kemoatu. John Harbaugh has an amazing staff of coaches, and the two gentlemen who coordinate it all. Offensive coordinator, Jim Caldwell, and defensive coordinator, Dean Pease. He led the Ravens in sacks this year, and he'll lead the charge in New Orleans, Paul Kruger.
How about rookie sensation kicker, Justin Dr. Pepper Tucker? And Bernard Pierce.
Ravens top draft pick, Courtney Upshaw.
And the guy who deflected the pass last week, the big interception, Pernell McPhee.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Super Bowl bound Baltimore Ravens. At this time, I would like to ask the mayor of our great city, Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake, and the governor of our great state, Governor Martin O'Malley, to come to the podium.
It's so wonderful to be here with our governor, and I want to thank the other elected officials who are here. Can we give a big hand for our council president, Jack Young? Councilwoman Sharon Green Middleton, Councilwoman Ricky Spector, Councilman Bill Cole, Councilman Nick Mosby, Councilman Pete Welch, Councilman Bobby Curran, Delegate Sean Tarrant, Delegate Nat Oaks. Can we give them all a big hug? Thank you very much. All right, this year our team is on a magical run, aren't we? I'm so proud to be here, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Thank you. Crazy. All right, you ready to keep going? All right. So right before I bring on Coach Harbaugh, I just have to say one thing. They said we couldn't beat that team from Indianapolis. We proved them wrong. They said we couldn't beat the Broncos, and I'm still waiting for the mayor to pay up to do his dance, Ray. They said we couldn't beat the Patriots, and we taught them a little something, didn't we, last Sunday? So you know what I say, let them keep underestimating our Ravens, because that's when we shine the best. I want to thank the governor for being here, and the governor and I would like to bring up the coach that is going to bring us the Super Bowl.
Not really mad. Somewhat.
All right, okay, go come on
When I say Baltimore, you say Ravens. Baltimore! Ravens! Baltimore! Ravens! Baltimore! Ravens! Let's go win the Super Bowl for Baltimore! We didn't want to, we know we've got to get to New Orleans, so we can't let all the players talk. But if there is one voice, if there is one heart, if there is one heartbeat of Baltimore, I think you know who it is. Say hello to number 52, Ray Lewis.
Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. There is no Ravens without you guys. We did this in 2000. And we're not going to New Orleans for nothing else but to bring back another ring back to Baltimore, where it belongs. We love you, we love you, we love you. We're going to give you everything we got. Baltimore, we love you.
Ray Lewis. And now the man who began his first press conference as the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens 5 years ago with 3 words. He said we are about 3 things: team, team, and team. Say hello to the coach of your team, John Harbaugh.
Hey, all right. How about this? Hey, no better team than Baltimore right here today. Thanks for coming out. This is awesome. Awesome. We have the best fans in the world. The Wall of Purple. Can't wait to see all the.
Yes, sir, Baltimore. We got 2 tickets to paradise. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, here we go, everybody. Touch somebody. Touch somebody. On the count of 3, we want it loud and proud. We want them to hear it across the world. From here to New Orleans, Baltimore on 3. Baltimore on 3. 1, 2, 3.